you drink alcohol regularly, you take prescription medication, or honestly you just exist in this toxic filled world, you should be looking to optimize your liver health, as liver health, body health, it's brain health, it's such a massive mover. This compound is called TUDCA, where it's bile acid combined with taurine, and it can absolutely transform the liver for the better. That's why most of the health influencers over the past few years are A, either talking about it, or B, taking it regularly, because it can be such an easy tool to really improve your health. Some of the signs of a dysfunctional liver is acne, constipation, dark circles underneath the eyes. With TUDCA, it does several things that is really effective for improving hepto function. First off, it's heptoprotective, so it will protect the liver against non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, against liver cirrhosis, and against some other conditions as well. Secondly, it can cause normalization of the liver enzymes, where if you have elevated liver enzymes, that's because of an increased demand on the liver's working extra hard, and it's not the best thing, so this causes a normalization down to baseline. Thirdly, it can improve bile flow, because it's literally bile itself, and bile is essential for the liver's detoxification process of getting rid of toxins and all that other junk. Secondly, mitochondria function, where mitochondria is really the precursor to all life itself, where it's such a vital thing. Is it the chicken? Is it the egg? No, it's the mitochondria, because it is the basic building block of cellular function. It is the intracellular powerhouses that really guide and function everything that we do. Hippocrates says that all disease begins in the gut. I say that with an asterisk, where all disease begins with a mitochondria, where mitochondria dysfunction can really be the root cause. So it's super vital to optimize, and TUDCA can really optimize mitochondria function. Secondly, it's a powerful antioxidant. Secondly, it's a powerful antioxidant, so it can protect against oxidative stress in the mitochondria. And thirdly, it reduces the stress on the endoplasmic reticulum, which is an organelle within the cell that is very implicated in the progression of neurodegenerative diseases and mitochondrial dysfunction. And so because it can ease that, it can reduce the progression and the severity of those conditions. Evidence to that point, it is currently approved for use by the FDA for treating ALS, which mitochondrial dysfunction is the root cause of that condition, as well as it improving mitochondrial function and reducing neuroinflammation as a whole. And even so, it is some evidence that it is a potentially longevity enhancing compound, so it's a very good thing to take. That is all the good, that is all the theory, that is all the studies, but how does it work out in real life? Well, I've taken it for the past month. Honestly, I haven't noticed anything from it. There's no subjective effect. I took the powder one day and I swore to myself that I'd never do that again, because that tasted horrible, and I thought I got poisoned for a second or two because it tasted so bad. I've tasted every ugly, gross, sour, bitter compound you can imagine, but that tasted worse than any of them. Except I realized later on that was bile. So like bile literally tastes terrible. So it would make sense that that is why it would taste so bad. That being said, I haven't noticed anything, which is not even a bad thing, because you can have that mountain of evidence around it and you can just take it and not notice any subjective effects day to day, and take it with a good conscience that it's improving your liver markers and therefore it's improving your health autonomy and your health span and all that good stuff. There's truth in the tribe, where if a lot of people that are interested in biohacking, or a lot of the 1% is taking this compound, it's probably a good reason, as if you're taking a lot of supplements, nootropics, research chemicals, drugs, alcohol, anything like that, no judgment, it can be really good to support your liver, because obviously your liver processes all of those compounds. And so if you have a dysfunctional liver, A, you're going to be super sensitive to those compounds, or B, you're going to be not sensitive at all. So it really depends, and it really is a variance with that. So nonetheless, it's important to optimize, especially if you have poor liver detoxification genetics like myself, which is why I'm so sensitive to all these compounds. Because of this mitochondria improving function, it's good to take with coenzyme Q10. You could probably extrapolate that to taking it with other compounds that improve mitochondria function, like alpha lipoic acid, acetyl L-carnitine, PQQ compounds among that nature. In this study, they found that 1500 milligrams was most effective for lowering enzyme levels back to normal baseline, except they also said that 500 milligrams is the most cost-effective dose, because it is kind of expensive, unfortunately. So 500 milligrams is good. And even in one study where patients took it for 1 year when they had a liver transplant, they noticed no adverse effects. And obviously if someone has a liver transplant, their hepto function is going to be a lot lower than a normal healthy control. So that's even more evidence that you shouldn't have any issues with it. No big side effects or anything. Maybe some mild GI stress, or it might upset your stomach if you take it on an empty stomach, because it is just that bile acid. So just take it with food. And if you want to know about the 7 strongest Adderall alternatives that have the upside of Adderall with the side effects of coffee, check out this video below.